We're going to talk a little bit about social media analytics and how you could read that to better understand your content and better reach your audience. What is good, everyone? My name is Brandon. I am the owner of MtHoodlum. That's my marketing and graphic design firm here in Northern Utah. I also teach marketing and graphic design at a technical college here in Utah as well. This is part 3 of my social media marketing course. It's not really a course, it's more of just basics. I'm just trying to help small businesses and other people really understand social media marketing, and analytics is a huge part of that. And arguably one of the bigger parts of that. You could really just deep dive so hard into analytics. Like, you could just get so deep into the nitty and gritty. I'm not going to do that. I just want to give some they call them KPIs, key performance indicators, ways for you to really understand how you should shape your content, basically, and what strategies you should use. So there are key metrics, things like engagement, impressions, views. Impressions and views are like people who have seen it. They've just seen it. If it's popped up on their feed, they've seen it. But engagement are people who like, share, or comment on your stuff. And to me, that's probably one of the more important key metrics. That also includes like clicking on a link and going to your website, right? If you start measuring that and what's engaging very well, there's kind of a ratio or a percentage you could figure out. How many views am I getting versus how much engagement am I getting? If you're getting 1 million views on something and you're getting like 20% engagement, that's actually like really great. When I managed a social media marketing firm up here, our goal was always 10% of it, and I think that's a great realistic thing for you to think about. But think of, if you're getting 1 million views and you're getting like 1,000 likes, your content is being pushed out there, and maybe you're really good at finding, but if your content is not great, what you're doing is just not resonating with your audience, then your engagement is going to drop. And I think engagement is a way to find more and, again, lead people to sales, right? We're all in businesses, we're all needing to make money. I think the end of this is sales and outreach, and I think that's really important for you to think about when looking at your analytics. Is this leading to my sales? Is this leading to my website? So with the analytics, you should kind of have some goals with it, and they should be really obtainable goals for you. It should be something you expect you could reach. And with those goals, they should always be growing. And what you do is you use those key metrics, conversion metrics, engagement, all this stuff, are people getting to my website to reach your goals. And there's a few different ways to check out your analytics and see what's working. You could A/B test, you could just ask people, you could do small focus groups, or you could just pay attention over a long period of time and mark the trends. It may be tough to see what the problem is if your engagement is really low. That's why I mentioned A/B testing possibly being a viable option for you. But it's like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Do people not like how long my videos are? Do they not like what type of videos I'm making? On Instagram, am I sharing too many product pictures? One thing I think really works is sharing pictures of the owner and being true to who you are and showing yourself. Does my audience like that? When I'm writing things, are my headlines not catchy enough? Are my tweets not funny enough, right? Maybe memes are something I should look into, right? You're gonna have to tweak a lot until you find something that really works for you, and then I think you should stick with it. Obviously, I think as the analytics come out, you should always be kind of adjusting your content and adjusting your marketing strategy, but especially at the beginning, there's going to be a million different things that you need to do and change. And it's going to take some time, but don't be frustrated if your analytics aren't as great as you'd hope for. Just keep chugging away. You can find your metrics pretty easily on most any platform. Like on Instagram, it's under Insights, and they just have a ton of information. And it could also help you kind of define your audience too if you're still struggling to define it. If you have really good engagement posts, you could see what age, where they live, male, female, all sorts of different demographics, and then that could help better target your stuff. YouTube has a really great analytics part in their YouTube studio. Again, YouTube is owned by Google, and Google is like the king of analytics, right? So there's a really there's just a ton of great options for you to look at. Really deep dive and look into your analytics. Again, this is something we could talk about more, but you need to be recognizing the trends and understanding the different key metrics, right? I'm just going to repeat it again: impressions, views, engagements, link clicks, shares, likes, all that stuff. Just look into that and understand what kind of content is fueling your outreach. So I hope this has helped you understand analytics a little more. It's probably not anything new to you. Of course, you need to, everyone can probably realize, well, of course I need to look at the trends and stuff, but not everyone knows the terminology. Not everyone knows where to find it or what to do with it, right? Some people need ideas. I mentioned in the last video, ChatGPT, you can put your social media analytics into ChatGPT and get kind of like a summary of it back. So that could be a really excellent tool for anyone looking to leverage social media. So I hope my series has been really helpful for you. I hope these 3 parts have given you some more insight. Again, this is a very basic 101 type course, right? Just 3 videos. This is really basic stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And if this video has been helpful to you, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get my knowledge and experience out there, and I'm trying to answer questions that I get a lot from my students and just have this be a resource that anyone can go to at any time to just help better themselves, their businesses, and their lives. So again, please like and subscribe, and thanks for sticking around.